From your perspective, what do you think is the number one strategy that's really mission critical for commercial success?
Yeah, I think this is maybe the easy answer, but I always go back to that early stage of how do you understand, how do you get to product market fit, which is really how do you understand who that customer is, who the customers are, and that again that could be from on the enterprise level. You've got the financial customer, you've got the executive decision-making customer, you have the customer is actually using it, maybe you have the end user patient, but really taking the time to understand who those individuals are, who those personas are, really understanding what their individual pain points are, and they're probably different across those, and then making sure that the product that you're developing is eventually going to address a lot of those. But it's also not going to address a lot of those on day one, because if you try to do that, you're never going to launch this product. So where do you want to go? And then, move it back to whether you call it, minimum viable product or call it the early beta, pilot sort of opportunity, but making sure that there's a real storyline there. Where do you want to go? Where do you start? And how do you know that what you're building is actually going to help doing that? And I think that I've worked with a lot of companies that are sort of in the, I'll call it the venture or wannabe venture, future venture-backed world. And then I've worked with companies that are going through NSF and NIH, SBIR grants and things like that. And, interestingly, the NSF in particular really has a strong process around that early data gathering, understand the market, interview customers, things like that. And if you're going through an accelerator program, a Techstars program or something like that, Y Combinator, they do a really good job with that as well. Sometimes when you're an entrepreneur or three entrepreneurs working on a tech startup and you know where you want to go, or you think you know where you want to go, and you start building it, those are the groups that sometimes forget to talk to the customers, until they're in front of a venture capitalist asking for an investment, and the VC says, well, how many customers have you talked to? And they sort of look around and say, well, my brother would really love this product.
Right, exactly. Oh my gosh, we talk about that all the time on this show. This is like one of my soapboxes.